What is up everybody, my name is Jamie and welcome back to a brand new video. I'm sorry if all my audio just peaked, but today we have a brand new video which entitles These Little Things. And now if you've never seen what these actually are, these are called Trigger Devils, as you can read on the packet right now. And basically these clip onto your PS4 controller and basically make your shot faster on any Call of Duty from what I've seen. I will be testing out Battlefield as well, just for you guys out there that play Battlefield. But for the meantime, these are only out on the PS4, so I'm sorry to all the Xbox users out there. I can only presume they're going to start trying to make something for the Xbox controllers that are like these. Now, they do them in different variations. This one is basically just a clip-on one. They also do a stick-on one, which basically can only use ones, whereas these you can clip on, clip off, and so on and so forth. So what I'm going to do is we're going to open the packet. As you can see, I have already sliced off the top. I mean, you won't know what the top actually looks like, but I sliced off the top. So getting into the packet, we'll take out this. We get a sticker, which you can't actually see. It just basically says Trigger Devils on it. We get another instruction guide there, which tells you to watch a video. I already know how to put them on because I've watched the guys' videos for a bit. And then we get the actual Trigger Devils themselves. So this is basically what the Trigger Devil is. Now, I'm not sure how well it's focusing because, you know, it's crap. But if you can see in there, you've got a left and a right. Well, you've got a right there. And then on the other one, you've got an L, which is hard to see in my lighting because my lighting is crap. I almost lost them then. But yeah, so obviously these are just going to clip onto your controller if I put myself back into autofocus because why not? Right, so we're going to move over to the actual controller now. So we've obviously got the right one and we're going to go to R2. So obviously all you're going to do is you're going to put the actual flat side, if I'm right, on like the actual thing in the controller. So you've got to go underneath, push down and then clip it in if I'm right in doing so. And then, as you can see, we've got this. If I turn it around the other side, you'll actually see what I'm doing. So, as you can see, it doesn't actually move very far, but that's all it takes to actually verify the shot and actually shoot the actual gun. So, obviously, I'm going to connect to the other side, which is in the same manner. If I just grab the L2 one, and then, like before, underneath, and then push down and in. And yet again, you're on again. I probably didn't show that, but look, they just come off like that. That goes under there like that. Clips onto there and then just push in so it goes in between the gap of L2 and L1. And as you can see, they're on the pad. They feel sort of okay on the hand. I mean, it's weird obviously because it's further out than what they should be, like from a normal controller. But what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to jump into a game and actually test these bad boys out, and hopefully you guys see a difference. So let's jump into the games. Now, as you can see, we have with the Trigger Devils and without the Trigger Devils on screen, shown one after another, and then we also have a side-by-side comparison for you guys, just so you can see what the difference is in fire rate between both with the Trigger Devil and without. There is a slight change obviously in the fire rate, which you'd expect with the Trigger Devil, and it does give you that little bit of an edge. It may not be much, but it's enough just to put you over that edge so you can kill an enemy a bit quicker. It doesn't have to be fully depressed to activate the shot. Now after this I'm going to jump into Battlefield 1 once this little clip here finishes. And we're going to jump over to the Battlefield 1 because I did try it out on Battlefield 1 on my PC. I did use a PS4 controller for this, but as you can see I can only aim in with my left trigger, but there is no actual shooting involved because I was spamming the right trigger and there was just no shot that was working there. So unfortunately it doesn't work on Battlefield 1 from what I can see personally. I mean, this is on PC and I did use a PS4 controller. I mean, you can try it on PS4 for yourself, especially if you own one. You can always try it. But for that Infinite Warfare and Call of Duty 4, it works superb. Now, I will point out that I did run into an error with mine. Now, on mine, as you can see here, I had a bit of a problem. Now, as you can see with the left trigger, obviously when it gets pushed down, it has that slight difference there that you can see, and that's enough to activate the left trigger for aiming. But when it comes to my right one, it didn't actually have enough to be able to actually shoot. So all I did was I grabbed a file from this thing and I just filed down the edge of it slightly, just enough so it actually let me activate the shot. It wasn't too much of a hassle, so it was easily done, and it was no hassle. It was no problem at all for me. Now, if that's something that bothers you, then that bothers you, but it didn't really bother me. It was like a 10-second job for me to actually fix it, and now it actually works superb. I've been playing all day yesterday with it, and I got some beautiful shots off on people that were going like 40 to 3s and stuff, just because I had these little things on. I mean, I do that anyway, but with these, it just made it a bit easier and made it a lot more helpful to me. So all in all, I do recommend these, especially if you want that a little bit of an edge on your opponent, as I try to speak without actually being able to. But I would recommend these if you're trying to get the edge on your opponent. Now, because I recommend Trigger Devils, and obviously I have the sticker here, as you can see in my hand, if I focus like that. So as you can see, we've got the Trigger Devils thing. Now, because I recommend the Trigger Devil, that took me so long to get this little sticker off, I'm actually going to add it to my desk. As you can see, I've already got a Nightscape sticker in there. If you know who he is, then bravo. What we're going to do here, we're going to just stick it, we'll stick it like that going over there. So that has now been added to the desk of products that I own, and that list will basically keep growing up until eventually the desk is entirely filled. So Trigger Devils, you've earned a place on the desk, and hopefully I did a good enough review for you. But to everyone out there, I'm going to leave a link down below to their actual website so you can go copy yourself some of these. It's not too much, I think it was $19 or so, and I think in British pounds it's like £16 and like a couple quid postage, I believe. But if anywhere else, just convert it and it'll be easy enough. But hopefully, guys, that was very insightful to you, and hopefully it helped you choose whether or not to buy one of these. I recommend it highly. I'm going to be using these so much now. Hopefully they work on one for the Xbox controllers, just for all the Xbox people out there, even though I don't own one. Hopefully they work on one out there for you, and hopefully all goes well. So thank you all for watching, guys. If you do find this helpful, hit the like button down below, leave a comment if there's anything else you want me to review out there. I don't mind, as long as it's cheap for me to buy, and I'll do it. But yeah, guys, thank you all for watching, and we will see you all in the next video. Peace!